would you like to not only live longer, but healthier?
Researchers now have done it in mice, and they think humans are next. Fox 8's Suzanne Stratford shows us tonight how doctors literally reverse aging.
Here we have two mice from the same litter, essentially twins.
The same age and DNA, but very different appearances.
We wanted to test our theory that aging results from DNA break and repair.
In the rat race to reverse aging, Harvard Medical School researchers led by genetics professor Dr. David Sinclair making a major discovery that just might turn back the hands of time.
In the older looking one, the break and repair process was accelerated, and this caused epigenetic changes.
Changes that happen to everyone as we grow older.
Our bodies experience 1 million DNA breaks a minute, and with many breaks happening, repair proteins are very busy. And with each successive fix, the proteins don't always return to their original locations.
But they say by fixing the repair process with what are called transcription factors, they healed the damage and restored youthful function.
And we found that we could safely reverse blindness and rejuvenate kidneys and muscle.
Across country, researchers at the gene therapy company Rejuvenate Bio made another age-shattering discovery.
We were able to show that you don't necessarily have to take care of yourself your entire life or exercise and eat great, but at the end you can have this therapy that kind of still reverses the clock and makes you healthier.
Co-founder and Chief Science Officer Dr. Noah Davidson explains.
We do see some pretty obvious changes as we age. And on a general molecular level, we see that certain proteins increase with age and certain proteins decrease with age.
But he says they found a way to re-regulate these dysregulated proteins using gene therapy.
Back to when they were all in perfect proportion to each other, when you were about 20 to 25 is when everything was working great and there were no issues and all the proteins were at the right levels.
In the lab, increasing the lifespan of their test mouse by 109%.
The mouse de-aged from an epigenetic standpoint. These proteins were re-regulated better, as well as lived longer than the untreated mice.
And they're optimistic these results could lead to gene therapies to reverse heart disease, Alzheimer's, and other afflictions in humans.
The goal is to stop all the diseases associated with aging. I think consequently, through our approach, we will potentially stop aging itself.
And here at the Cleveland Clinic, there's even more promising research. Things doctors say you can do today to increase not only lifespan, but health span.
So one could be in their 80s, 90s, maybe even early hundreds, and still fully functional, fully healthy, able to live independently. That's the ultimate goal.
Dr. Christopher Hines says dietary interventions like intermittent fasting might also reverse aging.
It's going to stimulate the burning of fat. It's going to slow protein synthesis. So that's a potential mechanism of preventing cancer, but also of cardiovascular disease.
But they all say it's still important to exercise and eat right, so that you're still around to benefit from these incredible discoveries.
It's going to be a combination of both, of preventative medicine and also reactionary medicine.
And maybe aging won't be that bad anymore.
In Cleveland, Suzanne Stratford, Fox 8 News.
It is astonishing, certainly something to think about. Researchers do hope to have the next phase of testing completed in 3 to 5 years and age-reversing therapeutics ready for humans in 20 years or less.